every aspect of whether it's a marriage contract or a cohabitation agreement, the point of it is you're setting what your rights will be on separation. And you had asked, what sort of goes into them. Most people are looking to protect their financial rights,
right?
Whether that's property related or whether it's like spousal support related,
right?
So these contracts largely relate to what happens with our assets when we separate,
right?
What happens to support if we separate,
right?
And all sort of the sub, areas of that. That's what they're mostly about. Because people say, I don't want, to be governed by the normal law. I want to know what's going to happen.
Right.
And you've got to do financial. One of the reasons why we say leave enough time is you have to do financial disclosure. One of the things about this, like these types of contracts is both of you need to know what you have to know what you are gaining or giving up. Because that's the point of these contracts, right?
Right.
One of you is gaining something,
right,
and one of you is giving up something,
right,
that would otherwise be entitled to under the law. Otherwise you wouldn't do it, and you just have the law apply. So everyone needs, a clear picture of what they're getting into. So things like financial disclosure and things like all of that needs to be done in advance, so that someone, can't come back later and say, I didn't know what I was doing. If I had known you had these things, I wouldn't have done this. Right. So we always say, just do it right the first time.
Right.
Leave yourself the time and do it right. Because if you don't, you're going to find yourself in court X number of years later with someone trying to set it aside.
Right.